Hey guys, welcome back. So as some of you may have seen, I recently got through to the final 20 of the NYX Face Awards, which is like mind blown. But they sent over a ton, and I literally mean like a ton of makeup. I'll leave a link to that video down below if you haven't already seen it. And I got a lot of requests to do a testing NYX makeup video. I have already done one before, but you guys wanted me to do another sort of updated one on the products that I hadn't tried. So yeah, that is exactly what I thought I would do today. Now, quick disclaimer, because this video is going to be going live after I do my submission for the NYX Face Awards, because there is a deadline for that. I haven't tried anything. This is proof everything is still in the original packaging, everything is sealed. So all of my thoughts are going to be completely honest and truthful. I haven't tried any of the products today, apart from one palette, but I've only tried it once. But I did just want to let you guys know that everything, pretty much everything, is completely new to me. So if you want to see my thoughts on the products and the look that I end up creating, please keep watching. So first of all, I'm going to be priming my skin using the Pore Filler Primer. I've heard so much about this. It's meant to be amazing at filling in your pores, as the name would suggest. So it is like a kind of silicone-y, thick pore filling primer. And I'm actually just going to warm it up kind of in between my fingers and kind of thin out a little bit. And I'm just going to pat that around the areas that I have the most pores. So basically my T-zone. So I'm just pressing that into my skin, and it actually feels quite matte, which is very unusual for like a pore filling primer. Normally I find they feel quite greasy, but this actually feels like it's just sort of sunk into my skin. But it has definitely filled in my pores. It has balled up around where there's like remnants of moisturizer kind of around my neck. But I find, again, that's really normal for like silicone-based primers. And if you kind of rub them at all, then they will tend to do that. So patting it in does make a big difference. So the fact that it has just kind of sunk into my skin and given it almost like a smooth base, as opposed to making it feel kind of oily, I'd definitely say it's up there. Yeah, that's a good one. Next up, I'm going to try one of their precision blending sponges, and I'm just going to wet this. They are quite soft. I'm just going to wet this with my little spray that's getting all over my trousers. So as you can see, this is before, this is after. It has grown a little bit and it feels really, really soft now. And I am just going to go in with some of the HD Studio Photogenic Foundation in the shade Natural, thinking this could be a good match for my body. As always, face is always a lot more paler. And I think I'm going to go in with this foundation mixer as well. This one is the, what do you even call it? It's the luminous one. And I'm going to take my sponge and mix those two together. I don't know what sort of coverage this foundation is supposed to have. So I've just gone in for a closer look, and it's like a medium coverage. But my skin literally looks airbrushed. I think I might even love this more than my Stay Matte but Not Flat. It looks kind of skin-like, but it also looks airbrushed. I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, I really like this, and it is nice and dewy as well. So I'm now going to go in with concealer. This is the HD Studio Photogenic, the same as the foundation. And this one is in the shade Beige. So I'm just going to go under my eyeballs. I don't know what the coverage of this could be like, so I could be applying way too much here. Nice colour, it's nice and yellow toned, so it'll get rid of those dark circles and any redness. Go on the chinny chin chin a little bit. And then have we got any spots or anything around here? Got a little bit of scarring around there. Go around the nose. And I think that is everything. I am actually going to go on my eyelids as well a little bit, just for primer. So then I'm going to go back in with that sponge, and I'm just going to pat that on. Ooh, I have a good feeling about this. That blends in so nicely as well. Doesn't dry down too quick. Oh, we've got a spot there coming. Quick, cover it up, cover it up. Where did you come from? That reminds me a lot of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Similar colour to Custard as well, which is the one that I use. I am feeling this. So next, I am actually going to be doing a little bit of cream contouring using the same concealer as before, but this one here is in the shade Nutmeg. So I'm just going to pop that down the contours of my face. I don't know if this will kind of dry down, so I'm going to just blend that in now. Oh, good sponge for contouring. Just fits right on in there. For my skin tone, I'd probably say this is more of a cream bronzer as opposed to a cream contour, but I did think it worked really, really nicely. Next, I'm going to move on to powder. So this is, what do you call, the finishing powder, just a translucent one. I'm going to pop some of that into the lid. I have swatched this before, just like in store, and it's so finely milled. I'm going to take some of that on my sponge They have actually taken a lot there, but it's not coming out like super white or anything like that. It's just so finely milled. So what I'm actually gonna do now is take a little bit of that powder just on a big powder brush and just buff that in the rest of my skin for the time being, just to kind of set it. I'm just gonna dust all of that away. I find that a bigger brush tends to work better for dusting off bake as opposed to a little one like I used to use. Just kind of blends it into the skin a bit more. So let's go in for a closer look. Ooh, that is literally, again, the combination with the prime filling in my pores, the airbrush foundation. It's not like a matte look by any way, like you can still see the shine in my skin, but it has kind of just set everything in place and it doesn't look powdery at all. I knew I'd love that. And then we're gonna go in with a micro brow. So what shades do I have here? I have chocolate and I have espresso. Chocolate looks a bit more warmer, so I think I'm gonna give espresso a go. Let's just have a little look-see here. I don't want it to be too dark because I am very conscious about my lighter hair these days. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good colour. So I'm just gonna do kind of hair-like strokes with this. If you guys like more natural brows, this is a really, really good product. And then I am gonna take this brush. By the way, I didn't mention this, I have already tried this product before, but just not this colour. Yeah, happy with that, and I really like that colour as well. Definitely think it's a better option for me than taupe, which is what I had before. So next I'm going to do some powder contouring. This is a palette that I have used and I love. It's their Highlight and Contour Pro palette. And I'm actually going to be taking this kind of fan brush, which I think will be perfect for chiseling out those cheekbones. Which colour should I take? I'm going to go in with this one here. I'm just going to load up my brush and tap off the excess and Moment of Truth. Yep. Yep. I don't know if you're supposed to be using this for highlight or whatever, but this is officially my new contouring brush. We're going to be so happy together, you and I. So next up I'm going to move on to blush. Now I do have an idea for today's look, so I'm going to keep it neutral. Go on then, add a little tiny bit of coral. And I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks. Ooh, that is quite subtle, which is what I like. I do prefer their single blushes. I have their, just like the single one, and I have it in the shade Amber, which is my absolute favourite. These are a little bit more shimmery, which I don't tend to like as much in blushes, but I mean, same formulation I'm guessing. It's literally just that one of them is a shimmer, one of them is a bit more matte. So it is down to personal preference. But I think that's a really nice kind of natural pop of colour to the cheeks. Makes them look a little bit more alive. So next I'm going to be trying out their duochrome highlighters. This one is in Snow Rose. And okay, they are full on duochrome. I'm not going to apply too much because I'm not one for like duochrome for every day. Just going on a fan brush. Oh, that's got some glow though. Okay, maybe I will apply quite a lot of it. That's a lot more wearable than I thought it was. Okay, that is nice, man. Okay, so on closer inspection, that is probably the least powdery powder highlight I have ever seen in my life. Like, I cannot see any kind of texture to it whatsoever. Love that. Was not expecting to like that so much. Next, we are going to move on to eyes. Now, you may have seen on my Instagram, I have already tried this out once, and I love it, but I wanted to go for something a little bit more red tone today, so that's why I'm going with this one. I have tried all of their other palettes, the Ultimate ones as well, and they are all really, really good. So first of all, I'm going to be going in with just this kind of, I don't want to give you guys a reflection here, just this kind of whitey lighter shade here. I'm just going to pack that all over the lid to start off with. Then I'm going to go in with this shade here. I don't think they have like specific names or anything, but it's like a matte brown crease shade. Just gonna work that bad boy in. Same brush, because I'm lazy. Next, I'm going to go in, just gonna go straight in with this red shade actually and pack that all over the lid. I'm sure you guys knew I was gonna use that colour. And I'm just gonna pack that all over. So I'm just gonna kind of keep it there just for the time being. Just kind of blend the outer part of that a little bit more. Yep, just like that. Go back in with my fluffy brush and just diffuse the edges. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit more of that first shade we put on and just kind of bring it in there just to make the blending super seamless. Then I'm going to take another fluffy brush and I'm actually going to go in with this shade here. Just a slightly different shade to the red one, and I'm going to pop that in the crease just to kind of give it a little bit of dimension almost. I'm then going to take my finger and just take this kind of golden bronzy shade. My nails barely fit into this. And I'm going to pop that just in the centre there, or kind of just a little bit off centre, almost close to the inner corner than anything else. Just a little bit, just again to kind of give it a bit of dimension. Switch things up a little bit. And then of course we can't not smoke out that lower lash line, so I'm going to go back in with that crease shade we used first. And I'm going to take a little bit more of that red just on a pencil brush, and I'm going to put the red a little bit more on the outer part of the eye, just so it kind of connects, because I'm going to be doing a wing in a minute. Next I am going to go in with their Epic ink liner and, oh, black, oh, easy to use. Thank God, because I'm in a rush now. Oh my God, that is... I'm like basically done. I'm confused because I don't think I've ever done a wing so quickly, so even, ever. What the hell is going on with my hair? Next, I'm going to be going in with their Dull Eye Mascara. And let's just chuck this on. Oh, it's making them very long. That's nice, it fans them out really well. And then on the lower lashes as well. Really good lower lash mascara. Doesn't make them look like clumpy or anything like that. That is really nice. I'll definitely be giving that a go again tomorrow. So for lips, I'm going to be going with one of their matte lip liners. This one is in the shade Soft Spoken. And, ooh, pigment. Very pigmented. So that is the lip liner, and I think that is probably one of the best lip liners I've tried, like for the drugstore. That was really good, really pigmented. It was like really nice and precise and everything like that. So yeah, happy with that. Now I would go ahead and fill in with the Soft Spoken Liquid Suede, which they do have. But I think I'm gonna nude it out a little bit just so we're not like too in your face. So I'm just gonna go in with the Cairo Soft Matte Lip Cream. I'm just gonna pat that in a little bit. And yeah, that's the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Just a bit of a grungy red burgundy smoky eye. Just thought I would throw one in there. So a few standouts today. We had the foundation, which was really good. Really loved the powder. We also had the fan brush. Oh, the fan brush for the contouring, yes. The liner was quite possibly the easiest liner I have ever used in my life. And these guys here, the duochrome highlighters, maybe not something I will wear every single day of my life, but they're pretty good. As always, if you guys did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me. I post every other day. I am running so late, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.